Hi, as you can see from the background, I'm back in Kolkata, back in my like family home, and I landed in Kolkata on 2nd or 3rd April. I don't remember right now because the last week I have been just eating, sleeping, and reading. That's it. That's all I have been doing. Like I have turned into a slug. Like if a slug is into fantasy books. So yeah, I am currently in the middle of quite a few books. So let's talk about them. So the first book that I want to talk about, and I also own the physical copy of, is Tail Chaser's Song by Tad Williams. So this copy I bought in the year of 2022 or 23, and it has been just lying around in my home for the last few years. And then I saw a friend on Discord talking about this book. Like they got the physical copy and they were planning to read it. And I was like, I have the copy too. Like let's read it together. So this is basically about this cat society. Like in this world, cats are the main characters. So this cat, Fritty Tail Chaser, he was supposed to mate with this other cat, Hushpad, and suddenly she disappears. And the cats do disappear in their world. Like something happens, they go to another place without letting their friends know or something like that. But Fritty, he has his doubt. Like he feels that there's some foul play going on. So he goes on this journey to find her, and it's basically a fantasy story with cats as the main characters, and they have their own mythology, their own stories, their rules and laws and all of that, customs and everything. And it is fantastic. The writing is amazing. It's one of those classic fantasy style writing. So it's like you're reading Lord of the Rings, but from the perspective of cats. Fantastic. If that does not sell you on reading this book, I don't know what will. So that is Tail Chaser's Song. I'm just like 20% into the book, but I'm loving it. And yeah, I'm taking my time because I also felt sick for a few days, like with headache and all that, because of the heat here. Like it's hot, like hot as hell and humid in Kolkata. So yeah, I felt sick. So, and also I'm in the middle of quite a few books right now, and I'm taking this one slow. So I am planning to finish it by next week, hopefully, next 2 to 3 days. So yeah, it's a fun book if you want to buddy read it with someone. Like you can just have so much fun, like gushing about Tail Chaser and the other cats, like the names. Oh my god, the names so cute, so cute. So yeah, that is Tail Chaser Song. The other book that I am in the middle of, not middle of, like I got like 2 hours into it, is The Red Winter by Cameron Sullivan is the author's name. It's a debut book and it's a fantasy. It's so far it's amazing. Like I really the writing style is very unique. Like it has footnotes. It's kind of a frame narrative. Like this monster hunter, sort of immortal monster hunter, who is talking about, like reminiscing about his old days of slaying this monster, and he is writing his story. So obviously it will have footnotes and stuff like that. And then in the past, when he is actually going through the monster slaying process or something like that, he is talking about like going on tangents and talking about other stuff. And it also has a romance in it. So the romance, I'm only 2 hours into it. The romantic, like the other, and the love interest basically has been introduced like on page. Like he has been on page for like one chapter, and yeah, it's gonna be something fun. I have high hopes for the book. So far, I'm loving it. Like the, the sass, the tone, the quirks, and everything. Like I'm loving it. So that is the Red Winter. So I'm hoping to. That is again another buddy read on Discord. So that I'm hoping to finish. I don't know. It will take some time because I have to immersion read it because of all the footnotes and the complicated like narration, like so many timelines and all that, tangents, stuff like that. So it will take me some time to go through it. Like I can't just binge it in a day and be done with it. So another book that I started reading but like haven't read too much of it is the it's a fantasy, sci fantasy by an Indian author. I can't remember the name. I'll put up the picture of the book here. It's basically a sci fantasy story. At its core, it's a very like a domestic love story sort of a thing. This married couple who have been like married for 10 years and they are dealing with stuff in their society, in their culture. And so one the guy in the marriage is in a higher position in society and the woman is in a sort of like a lower unimportant position in society. So they love each other very much, but these artificial social constructs are coming between them and causing rift, and how they're navigating that. The Surviving Sky, oh my god. I'm so bad at remembering the names of books. So, Kritika Rao is the author, and the name of the book is The Surviving Sky. So, yeah, it has plant magic, like nature magic in it, and I love nature magic. And depends on which person is looking at the world and the magic in it, because if you are someone who is looking at it from the point of view of an outsider, you will feel that it is magic. But if you are looking at it from the point of view of someone who is controlling that magic, controlling the nature and all that, you look at it as if it's science. That is a very like underrated trope in fantasy, and I like that very much. I like there's another book that did this similar theme, a similar trope that I really loved was Elder Race by Adrian Tchaikovsky. That like it looks like magic to some, but it looks like technology to others. So I love that trope a lot. Like I eat it up. So I kind of paused the book because uh I had to travel, and then I was not in the mood for the domestic romance aspect of it. Like I was looking for something more epic, more adventurous at that time, and I did not want to read something that is more on the like quiet introspective side. So yeah, I'll get back to it soon. So that is The Surviving Sky by Kritika Rao. Another book that I started but I haven't like read past two chapters is King Sorrow by Joe Hill. So this book came out last year and we are doing a big buddy read on Sarah's Discord. So that's why I picked it up, and it sounds very intriguing, and I have always wanted to pick up a Joe Hill book, and I have heard good things about this one. It is a chonker, but it's supposed to have a dragon. So yeah, King Sorrow by Joe Hill. I've literally read two chapters, so I can't tell you much more than that. What else have I tried to read? Um, I have tried to read some arcs. Like I have got quite a few arcs right now that I need to read. So, Dogged by Michael R. Fletcher. That is not an arc. Like I had requested an arc from him, and he gave that, included that book, the book about like this anthropomorphic dog looking for answers to why his her mate was killed. So that book he included for free. Like, that is so nice of him to do. So I'm in the middle of that. Then I'm in the middle of Ghosts of Haikimi. It is kind of like Sword of Kaigen, like this father trying to save his daughter from this cruel world that outlawed his daughter for some of the features that she was born with. So I'm in the middle of that, loving the book, but since it's an eyeball read, I have on pause because right now, like, I'm getting headaches a lot, so I'm not doing eyeball read the last few days. So I'll get back to it as soon as I feel better. And then what else have I started? So I think these are the books that I'm actively in the middle of reading or want to get to as soon as I'm, like, feeling better. So yeah, these are my current reads. Oh, I also started Pawn's Gambit by Rob J. Hayes, and it's fun. But I read like two chapters or something, and then I stopped. I'm planning to film my last year's bingo board, which I finished. Not hard mode, but yeah, I finished last year or beginning of this year, and but I'm very scared to film it because it's gonna take a lot of time. So yeah, I'm gonna film that one, and I'm also gonna talk about the books that I'm planning to read for this year's bingo board. So yeah, let me know which one you want to see first, like my last year's completed bingo board or my this year's pile of possibilities. So I'll talk about it in the next one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.